Hello, everybody, and welcome. So, this is a very special tarot reading to bring you messages and blessings from the angels, your spirit guides, your ancestors, and your passed on loved ones. So, you need to look at the objects on the screen before you and decide which of these objects is really calling to you. Not the one you like the most, but the one that you really feel is calling your name and saying, pick me. Is it the thimble or the penny or the feather or the clock or maybe the leaf there at the end? Which one of those objects do you feel holds a message for you from the other side? Okay, now after you have selected your object, go ahead to the timestamp for that object, which is listed in the description box directly below this video. Just hit on the read more to expand it if you don't see all the timestamp options. Okay. And once we go over what the special message is attached to that object, we will pull an oracle card from the angels, your spirit guides, ancestors, and passed on loved ones to see what they have to add to it for you personally. So I will start with the thimble. If you are not attracted to the thimble, go ahead to the timestamp to the object which is calling to you the most. Hello there. So here is the message for the thimble. We are here offering you assurance of protection and love. There may be people in your environment, work, home, friends, etc., that are draining your energy. We will show you who these people are if you are unsure. Being drained of energy or absorbing lower vibrating frequencies is impacting you in a negative way. For some, it is your own thoughts and painful emotions that are keeping your energy low. It's time for healing and release. For all, the thimble is about boundaries and protection. We walk with you always. Please call upon us for protection and guidance and trust your inner responses as that is how we speak to you. So those of you attracted to the thimble, there is a situation or a relationship in your life right now that is requiring extra protection for you, okay? Or perhaps you're trying to give extra protection to somebody else who may need it at this time. And you know, your spirit guides, the angels, the ancestors, your passed on loved ones, they are all saying, here we are offering you protection and guidance for yourself and for anybody else that you are concerned for. All you need to do is open up and ask for that assistance. Really allow it into your life. And don't just, one time say, okay, yeah, I asked for your assistance. Every day, every night, put it out there, put it out there. And for some of you, especially, if you are an empath, you will have a tendency to absorb others' energies, emotions, and feelings and really be picking up on their situation without even recognizing it. And now here you are feeling bad, anxious, worried, depressed, sad, and you don't have any real idea as to why. Well, it's not because you are bipolar or crazy. It's because you've absorbed all the energies of everybody around you for the day. And if that speaks to you, it's time to start doing some energetic meditations for protection, creating a boundary between you and others, okay? There are many wonderful channels on YouTube that offer free meditations to help you with this if you don't already have a preference of where you get that type of information. So those attracted to the thimble, very important that you protect yourself, create boundaries between you and toxic relationships or situations, and also ask for the assistance from the non-physical realm, and they will come right in and absolutely support you and help you out. So let's go ahead and pull some oracle cards to add to you, what all of this means for you personally. So we are going to pull a card here from the angels, and the angels have a lot of power to come into your life and transform things, heal you, bring about miracles and blessings. And your spirit guides are more of guidance and advice, like the wise old sage saying, well, yeah, if you go this way you could do this, or if you go this way this is what will happen. And sometimes the sage will intentionally lead the student astray, because that's how the student is going to learn, right? So keep that in mind. Next, we have information that's going to come from your ancestors. And for many of you, these are, beings that you have never experienced in this physical incarnation, all right? And lastly, we're going to have a special message from our passed on loved ones. So let's get right in and see what the angels have to say about your situation at this time. Oh, okay. So, look at this. Activation, an invitation to connect. Wow. Yes. Even those of you who pray and open up, this is like, it's time to take that to a whole new level. And those of you who don't really reach out to the angelic realm, however you perceive angels or even the archangels, and if you're not familiar with the archangels, just do a Google search of each archangel, what they do and what they can bring into your life when you reach out to them for your help, but this is them saying, listen, we're here, we're on standby. We want to help you move mountains. We want to give you the protection you need. We want to give you the guidance you need. We want you to be able to see who the energy drainers are in your life, in your reality. And also, we want you to see where you are absorbing the energies and emotions of other people and taking it on as your own. So, very powerful card here. Being attracted to the thimble, the angelic realm is all but begging you to ask for their assistance for whatever you're facing here, and they will be right there and they will come through. But you've got to really believe that, and you've got to have faith in it and not be afraid to reach out to the angelic realm. Okay, so beautiful card from the angels for you guys. Let's see what your spirit guides have to add to this. Okay, right there I feel stop. Okay, so we have Moon Goddess here. I am in harmonious flow with the moon's energy in all phases of life. Whether you consider yourself an empath or not, this is telling you that you are a person who is incredibly sensitive to the energy and emotions of other people. Okay, with this coming out, no question. Also, your intuition is so strong, and a lot of the way your life moves and flows is so in alignment with the cycle of the moon. Okay, I feel like a lot of you attracted to the thimble are probably water signs or have a water moon or water heavy energy in your chart. Okay, especially with this card presenting from your spirit guides. Again, once you learn to really create a barrier between you and others energetically, your life is going to take on a whole different feel. And if you are somebody who experiences like a lot of anxiety, just get a lot of tension and frustration when you're out amongst a very large crowd, again, it's because you are so sensitive to the energies of everybody and everything around you. Okay, so also with this, your spirit guides are urging you to get more in tune with your body and you know what it's telling you, but also get more in tune with the cycle of you, of your life journey. And you could say, well, how do I figure that out, or how do I do that? Well, that's what this is about. Open up and connect and ask for that assistance into your life, and don't be afraid of it, okay? And I say that because me, even doing all of this, I remember a time when, you know, I didn't have a whole lot of understanding about things, and I was a bit afraid of anything that wasn't Jesus. And you know, over time I've learned that, you know, there are many deities and spirits that walk amongst us, that assist us, all right, in ways that we just can't even imagine. However, what you connect with is really large and in part upon how connected you are to yourself and your own energy and vibration in general, okay? So just keep that in mind. And again, as I said, with spirit guides, sometimes they can appear to be, you know, not our friend, but sometimes we have to fall down and be misled to learn the lesson and begin to really learn and trust in ourselves, okay? So, very powerful message from your spirit guides attached to this from the angels. It's time for you to really explore yourself spiritually, much deeper than you have. Open your mind, expand your consciousness when it comes to your connection to the non-physical realm, and how much they can assist you in your physical life, and having true faith and belief in that, okay? So let's see what the ancestors have to add to this message for you guys. Oh, look at this. Gathering your tribe. Yeah. See, this here is speaking to where you are recognizing the people who just take your energy, who just drain you. And these people would be the negative Nancys, salty Sallys, bitter Bettys that you have to interact with all the time. And, you know, maybe if you're a really caring person, you always want to help anybody out and throw them a lifeline if you can. And, you know, sometimes there comes a point where some people you just have to cut off and cut out and realize it doesn't matter. You could go to the ends of the earth and it's not going to change them. It's not going to help them. It's not going to save them. They are who they are, and you have to trust that they have their own spiritual team assisting them, and their life journey is just vastly different than your own, okay? There's just some people that are taking advantage, you know, not always having your best interest, always looking to you to make them happy, make them better, lift them up, pull them out of their sadness, out of their misery, you know, things like that. It's time to really recognize who those people are and, you know, kick them out of your tribe. They don't belong there with you, and you've done all that you can do to help them, to be there for them. And, you know, think about the friend that you have that only seems to call you to talk to you about their problems, their issues, and never asks how you are or what's going on in your world. Or if they do, it's like 5 minutes about you and then 2 hours about them. Okay, that is an energy draining person. Or somebody who has the same problem perpetually over and over and over, and it's like you have the same conversation with them over and over and over, and no matter what, it's like it just doesn't compute in their head. You cannot continue to be that shoulder for that person to cry on when it's the same story over and over. They're not receiving anything from your guidance, and they're just really using you and taking your energy, and it doesn't even have to be a conscious thing, and you don't need to, put yourself in that situation at all. Like, you're not obligated to do that, no matter who they are. So your ancestors are saying you need to become much more selective about who you let in to your life, into your circle, into your trust, into your love, because not everybody deserves to know the true beautiful essence of you that exists within. Not everybody gets to know that. Not everybody deserves that, okay? So keep that in mind. So let's take a look here and see what your passed on loved ones have to say. All right, look at that. Isn't that beautiful? We have been together in dreams. So, you're dreaming about your passed on loved ones? Well, that's because they are right there with you. And for some of you, it might not be that you see them in their form as if they're there with you, but they are sending you messages and imagery in your dreamscape to help assist and guide you in the physical, okay? So when it comes to your passed on loved ones, really pay attention to your dreams. They are trying to, show you the true face of every person you interact with, and who has your best interest and who doesn't, and again, who steals your energy from you and isn't even really worthy of being in your life, okay? So really pay attention to those dreams, because that is how your passed on loved ones are choosing to communicate with you at this time. So let's pull some tarot to wrap this up and pull this all together. Such a beautiful reading. Yeah, look at that. Three of Swords. That's the sadness. That's the energy drain. And you don't need that anymore in your life. Restrictions and being held back. And then this beautiful High Priestess. Yes, oh, so beautiful. So, what this is saying is, here is the angels, here is your spirit guides, here is your ancestors, here is your passed on loved ones, offering you guidance and higher perspective in situations and relationships where you're feeling very trapped or restricted, or you are being blinded or manipulated or taken advantage of, okay? The energy drain, the sadness, the heartache, being brought down, absorbing the energies of others, okay? Big time, big time. They are offering you assistance and guidance through this. And pray to the angels. Really invite them in to your life. Spirit guides are saying get in tune 100% with your physical body, with your spiritual body. Get your emotions and your mental body in perfect balance. I am in harmonious flow with the moon's energy in all phases of life. Over here, your ancestors are pointing to your tribe and saying take a closer look, and not everybody is worthy of knowing the true beautiful heart that exists within you. Passed on loved ones, pay attention to your dreams, because we are helping you and assisting you in whatever you are facing at this time. So those are your messages for the thimble. I am wishing you all the very best. Take care. Hello there. So what does the penny have to say to you today? Well, let's see here. We come to you and offer guidance and support for your financial situation, or to help you turn your dreams, ideas, and talents into reality. Each coin you find is a sign from us. You are meant to have prosperity, abundance, and material comforts. You are meant to have your dreams come true. The thing is, you must believe this for yourself. Also, don't give up too soon. Some things take a short time, and some things require a much longer period of time to birth. What is meant for you will always be just at your fingertips. Reach out and grab it. Open yourself to our blessings, and we will help create a financial elevation with you. We will help you bring your ideas and dreams into your reality. It is part of our mission at this time to help assist you with your finances and dreams. Okay, so being attracted to the penny, this is really about money situations, or a dream, idea, or talent of yours that's time for you to really focus on, that you could bring into reality, perhaps making yourself more money. All right, so whether you have financial struggles or not, there's something that it's time for a change in that energy, in that area of your life. So do you have a dream that you think about all the time, but you're like, that would be nice, that would be nice, or maybe one day. Well, today is the day. Like, we need to start that today. All right. For others of you, this could be where you have this incredible talent or artistic ability, and just grow it and develop it, and you will be phenomenal at it. Okay, phenomenal. Others of you, this is just a dream in your heart, a part of who you are, and reach for that dream. Don't think it's too big. Don't think you cannot achieve it or accomplish it, because you can. Your passed on loved ones, your spirit guides, your ancestors, the angels are all here trying to encourage you and support you, okay? For others of you, this is about money, and you've been having some financial struggles, and this here is a message of how to help you overcome them, all right? That's the assistance the non-physical realm has really been offering you as of late, is how to overcome these financial obstacles, or how to open yourself up to more money-making opportunities, or really awesome investments, okay? Or again, to bring some sort of dream, a talent into reality. So let's go ahead and pull some oracle cards to see what the angels have to add to this message, what your spirit guides have to add to this message, what your ancestors have to say, and then what your passed on loved ones would like to add to encourage you with your dreams and talents and goals, or improving your financial situation. Okay, so the angels have the power to make miracles in your life, all right? They can really help you out. If you don't know much about the angels, do a Google search on the archangels and see which one provides what service, and open up and reach out, and they will help move mountains for you. So let's see what they add to this message of the penny. Okay, so they actually have 3 cards here. They're speaking. Eternal now. Oh my God, I love it. I swear the non-physical realm has jokes. This is saying, again, those of you who have some dream or idea or talent, and you drag your feet, you procrastinate, you're insecure, you don't believe in yourself, or you're like, one day, this is the angels saying, like, that day is like now. Like, let's get the ball moving. Let's get the ball rolling. We've got to get our booty in gear, get things happening, get things popping. If this is about financial struggle, this is the angels saying, listen, we can change all of that and turn it around right now. Where is your vibration? Where is your energy? What steps do you need to take in your own life to help improve your financial situation, okay? Because sometimes we're just like, we want a miracle, but we don't want to have to change. Sometimes we've got to change our spending habits. Sometimes we've got to create a budget. Sometimes it's not even about that. It's like we've just always experienced poverty and we don't believe there's more for us or that we'll ever get ahead, and we've got to change those beliefs. But this is the angels saying, now is the best time there is for whatever it is that you want, whether it's a dream come true or a huge improvement to your financial situation. Don't drag your feet any longer. Let's get moving. And look at how beautiful it matches that candle and my shirt. Okay, next out is divine. Oh my goodness me. Yeah, divine talents. Do I need to say more? Some of you, this is, you know, your creativity, writer, musician, painter, energy healer. Some of you are psychics, tarot readers, all of that, and you're just not embracing your gift fully. Here is the angels saying it's time. Yes, they are there. Some of you just have to grow and strengthen these talents and gifts a bit more, okay? But they are there. They are within you, and you're meant to make them happen. You're meant to birth them into reality. And some of you, the way to improve your financial situation is bringing these talents into reality and making money from them, okay? So the angels are totally supporting you and having your back with this. And look at this. Initiation by air. If you reach out to the angels, you pray to them, okay? Again, look at what angel brings what service and what would best serve you. Reach out to them. Believe in their assistance and their help, and they will fill you with tons of creative and unique ideas for whatever it is that you're trying to accomplish and achieve, so that you will be set apart from everybody else doing that same thing. It's just we've got to really open our minds and believe. Beautiful, beautiful. The angels are right there wanting to support you and help you out, but they're like, you've got to do it now. You've got to make the changes. You've got to make the effort. You've got to take the step forward. And if you've been doing that and you're kind of spinning your wheels and it's not working out, you know, you might need to shift your perspective or tweak what you're doing or how you're doing it slightly. And with this initiation by air, by you opening up your mind and loosening your grip on, you know, what you're trying to achieve, that creates the space for the angels to come in and give you those different ideas and different perspectives to help you become, you know, completely successful. So let's see what your spirit guides have to add to this. Oh, wow. Look at that air elemental. I embrace the element of air and am open to all knowledge and wisdom. So you got initiation by air from the angels. You have air elemental from your spirit guides. Listen, big time, big time. Those of you that are very prone to like pessimism or giving up, we've got to change that. Oh my gosh, you will be so successful. It's like you always give up too soon. And some of you, you're like, this should only take me this amount of time, and you are not being realistic for yourself, and you don't maybe recognize that. This is saying, you know, some things take longer time than other things, okay? You can't give up too soon. And remember this, the master and the champion has failed more times than the beginner has ever even tried. So some of you, that's the hang up. It's like it just hasn't worked. And you just got to keep trying. And it's all about like being open to new ideas, new perspectives, new ways about doing things that will really change that and help you birth that dream or whatever into reality to make money. Others of you with this, if it's a financial struggle, we've got to get in a more positive mindset. Nightly affirmations while you sleep will do you wonders about to help your financial vibration. And Power Thoughts Meditation Club is a great YouTube channel that offers a ton of awesome meditations as well as rock star affirmations to help you, loosen up your energy around financial abundance if that's just a big time struggle for you, okay? Because this is saying your thoughts are very out of balance and that's what stands in your way. That's what's preventing you. Others of you, it's just like you give up too soon. And, some of you are like, I don't even know where to begin. I know what I want, but I don't have ideas. I don't know what the way forward is. Opening yourself up, asking for that assistance and not trying to control how will bring about so many different unique and creative ideas for you guys from the angels, from your spirit guides, okay? So let's see what the ancestors have to add to this. Alright, let's see. Oh, look at that. Yes, Grandmother Earth. So ancestors are telling you, you are meant to have an abundant and prosperous life, okay? You've really just got to ground your energy. You might need to do a bit of chakra work, your root, sacral, and solar plexus chakra could be a bit out of balance. Usually if you grew up in poverty or you've just really struggled financially, all your life, those chakras can be out of balance, and their out of balance state could actually feel normal to you. And as you work them into a more balanced state, that actually feels foreign initially because that's not where you are used to vibrating, okay? So it's time to really get our thoughts in order, whether it's about financial abundance or it's about our dreams that we want to bring into reality. Because this here is saying what's taking place in the mental body is anchored down into the earth realm, into physical reality. And you need to really be mindful of your thoughts and expectations, and don't give up too soon. Be willing to make the changes in yourself you need to make, all right? Because we all need to adjust when stuff's not working out for us. I guarantee you, green money that there's something off in your vibration, or there's more knowledge and experience you need to gain before you can move into that experience or manifest that desire that you really want, all right? So this is telling you, your ancestors are saying, yeah, your dream, your idea, you can make it real. You can manifest it into reality. You can have a lot of financial abundance and prosperity. It's just, you've got to get right in your mind, okay? I'm seeing that so strong. It's like all about what's going on in your mind. So let's see what your passed on loved ones have to add to this. I am learning over here. Oh my God. You know what? This to me is actually kind of like a very special message, because I said for some of you, some things have not happened. I'm sorry. I have little guinea pigs and they're just being crazy. I don't know what's up. how I said that there are some experiences that are not unfolding for you yet because there is more knowledge that you need. There's more life experience that you need to obtain before you can take that next step, okay? And with your passed on loved ones coming out with this, I'm over here learning, that's definitely a beautiful message from them saying to you, listen, don't be so hard on yourself. Choices that you make, everything is truly contingent upon what you've learned and gained in your life thus far. You can only work from that platform. And, as you choose to open yourself up more to the angels, to the guidance of the spirits that look after you and walk with you, to your ancestors and passed on loved ones, the more you really open yourself to that assistance and guidance, they will come in and help you see what it is you need to learn, help you see what it is you need to change, help you see, the patterns of behavior that need improvement. Because like I said, mainly what I see is like we've got to get our mind right. So let's pull some tarot to really solidify this and see what's up. And some of you also, if I'm over here learning, that's them telling you your natural talent ability. You've just got to work on it. You've just got to grow it and you will become amazing. And sometimes it can feel like you're at something for a long time and you don't see an improvement, and then bam, like overnight, there it is. Yeah, look at that. As I said that, this flew out. On this side, we are restricted. We can't move forward. But on this side, the wheel of fortune has turned in our favor. So 100%. There's just some things that you've got to improve about yourself, or there's some things you still have got to understand. But it's like it will all come for you. And, the financial struggle is so much about what's going on in your mental body. And the more you ask for assistance, the more you will see it for yourself, okay? Like the angelic realm will show you what's up. They tell the truth, okay? Look here, it is time for, any sort of financial struggle to end for you. I mean, we have the Wheel of Fortune with the World card, and now we have this beautiful Nine of Pentacles. Yes, and what would be out next is the Empress with the Ace of Swords, which is ultimate success, new abundance, new fertility, new prosperity, new ideas that are very, very successful and lucrative, investments that pay off big dividends, okay? So it's time for your financial struggles to end. Learn, expand your mind, your consciousness, open it up to see what you could learn or better understand to change what's going on in your mental body, because I see that there is great abundance and prosperity right there for you, and the non-physical realm is trying to help you out so much and bless you. But you've got to choose it for yourself, and you've got to open yourself up, and then it's there. And those of you that have this dream or talent, again, you might have to just grow it a bit more, or there's more aspects that you need to understand about having a business, running a business, how to market yourself. It could be little odds and ends like that. Don't give up. And honestly, if there is something that you need to know how to do in order to move forward, and you're like, I need to have another person help me out do this in order for me to, well, guess what? Maybe if that's what's been holding you up, it's time that you learn whatever it is you want that other person to bring to the table. And I will tell you, for myself personally, I cannot even count the number of things I have taught myself because there was nobody around to help me or assist me, or they're dragging their feet. And I'm so happy for it. And now I'll just teach myself, you know. There's obviously limits to that, but you get what I'm saying. So, you know, don't let, if it's just you all on your own and you're like, I don't have much, start with what you have where you are right now. Pray every single day and have gratitude in your heart for all your blessings right now, and your energy will really change and shift, and all things that need to be understood will finally become understood, okay? So those are the messages for those of you who were attracted to the penny. I am wishing you all the very best. Take care. Hello there. So here are the messages for the feather. It's no secret that feathers are associated to angels, a sign of their presence in your life. But we wish to add to that idea. You see, feathers are attached to wings, and wings allow flight. Please see yourself as we do, an earth angel who has earned its wings. It's time to see yourself for the beauty, light, and magic you truly are. Your light can chase away the darkness. Your broken wings can be healed. Allow us to wash golden healing light upon you. Allow yourself the healing and expansion you need. The darkness, pain, and challenges you faced have prepared and strengthened you to assist and heal others. Your life's journey entails a divine mission and incredible spiritual expansion. We are always with you. You are one of us, and you will never be left behind or forgotten. You are dearly loved. So, those of you attracted to the feather, very spiritual message here. You are very connected into the non-physical realm, and you would be what is considered an old soul or a wise soul. You've probably been told many times throughout your life that you are an angel, whether you're male or female, okay? You're a hero, you're an angel, you're always there. You can probably be somebody who's quite self-sacrificing, even to the detriment of yourself, to help and uplift others, taking in every single broken bird that shows up on your doorstep, okay? Literally and figuratively. So you are somebody who is very special, and you don't recognize the true extent of how amazing and precious you are. And they say the most beautiful people are those who don't recognize how beautiful they truly are. And that's definitely a statement that was penned for somebody such as yourself. So, with this message, it's time for you to love yourself. And if your wings are broken, they can be mended. Some of you don't even recognize that you've earned your wings, and you could have earned these many lifetimes ago, or maybe this lifetime you've just done some incredible things, okay? But some of you don't even recognize that they exist and that you can take flight and go higher than you have ever gone before. And so we will get right into the oracle message. This here is speaking of the angelic realm. So if you don't know much about the archangels, I highly recommend a Google search to see what energy is being offered and extended to you at this time, or where you need more support and encouragement and help in your life. You'll be able to know which archangel is, best suited for your need. And this here will represent your spirit guide's message. This will represent the message from your ancestors, and this will represent the message from your passed on loved ones. Now remember, the angels have the power to help move mountains and work miracles in your life. So do not forget that. So let's get started. What do the angels want you to know about your journey at this time? All right, third ray of creative intellect. Wow. Yes, there is so much more inside of you, energy that emanates from you, the glow about you, the way you elevate, uplift, heal, soothe, ease other people, encourage them. You have no concept to the depth of the impact that you have had on people that are very close to you, as well as complete strangers, okay? And, if you have a creative talent or artistic ability, this is the angels saying you need to pay much more attention to that. And if you don't consider yourself creative whatsoever, the angels are saying, why don't you talk to us and let us show you what you're made of, because there is a lot of magic existing inside of you that you are just not even aware of, and it's time for that to awaken. It's time for that to be tapped into, okay? This is like all about, I mean, you see like she's shattering here. This is like all about a completely new emergence of you, of the true essence of you, okay? All of that angelic energy that you are coming down into your, human body as you anchor it into the physical plane. So, very, very nice message from the angels. Let's see what your spirit guides have to add. All right, I left this one on the table, and I feel like that was definitely the one. So listen, your spirit guides are saying, I move easily and confidently through the changes in my life. Wow. So this is card 3 and this is card 31. So there's some threes going on. 3 transitioning into a 4, because add that together it's a 4. And 4 is about stability. Now, with this 2 cards here, there is definitely a portal for you to step through. You need to completely shatter the current mold in which you exist and operate and perceive and vibrate. There is this beautiful expansion for you. Like, there's just so much more energy and communication from the non-physical that you're not open to. And here's the angels and your spirit guides saying, you've got to open up, you've got to embrace. Look at how the spirit, like her arms are opening and she's embracing, the light that's coming from heaven. And butterfly is the symbol of change. And over here, look, her arms are open wide as she steps through this portal, and what's on the other side is unseen. Okay, and this says, I move confidently through the changes in my life. So there's a major shift and change just up ahead for you. But some of you, this is really about you embracing it with open arms and having a willingness to leave what doesn't serve you behind, including many aspects about your current life and reality. You are really ready to go to the next level and have a big shift and change in your life, okay? So let's see what the ancestors have to add to this. Spirit of air. Wow, yeah. This holds a big message of you've got to allow your consciousness to expand. You've got to allow the upgrade to your belief system, to your DNA, to your life overall in general. You've got to allow it in because, some of you have not been aware of how spiritually talented you truly are, and you are just starting to wake up to that, or you are about to wake up to that, and it's like you are going to step through a portal, a whole different way of perception and being, like a complete mind shift, not seeing things at all the way you do today, like complete change. Others of you, this is again like it's all about getting your mind right and opening yourself, opening your mind, opening your consciousness to that next step, that higher level, the, higher dimensional realms. It's there for you. You are meant to have that access this lifetime. It's part of your journey. And, you have a lot of spiritual work to do with others. Some of you in subtle ways that are more about day to day, and others of you, this is like your entire life purpose, where you ultimately will walk in a spiritual light to the end of your days, assisting and healing others, all right, in some form of service or mission to humanity. And so let's see what your passed on loved ones have to add. Also, many of you don't realize this, but you are like mediums, okay, with the spirit of air, third ray of creative intelligence. And then, I embrace change. And look at here, we have been in dreams together. Yeah. Some of you are fighting your mediumship gifts. Like it just frightens you. It scares you. You're unsure about it. It's time to open up and embrace. And also with we've been together in dreams, just know passed on loved ones are sending you imagery and symbols through your dreams, or, you're legit dreaming of their physical presence. And take note and pay mind to what is said to you, okay? I see all of your thoughts. Oh my goodness me. Look at how these cards, the coloring of these cards, completely two different creators, but the colors are exactly the same. Spirit of air, and I see all of your thoughts. Yeah, really 100%. Some of you are mediums, and you either need to open up to that, or you need to really expand on your current ability. Others of you, really get your mind right, get your thoughts in order, have no fear, allow the expansion of your consciousness. And some of you, this is like you need to allow the belief into your mind that you are something special, that you are an earth angel, that your soul frequency is different than the majority of the humans that are walking around on the earth at this time. Doesn't mean you're greater or anything like that. It just means your frequency is rare. It's special. You are here for a very unique divine purpose that most other humans would have no interest in or very little understanding of, okay? You just get your mind right, and you are really picking up on the emotions and thoughts of other people. Your passed on loved ones are letting you know that. They're also communicating with you all the time through images and symbols that just pop into your head in your waking life and in your dreamscape, okay? So let's pull some tarot. We've got to see things from another way and open ourselves up to maybe some things we thought were a little bit woo-woo or a little bit scary. It's like there's some expansion. On this side, it's shock and we're blocked. But then over here, it's like, okay, we see beyond the veil. Nothing is hidden. We've stepped beyond that portal being offered. And my goodness me, here we have the King of Swords, which is the King of Air. Spirit of Air, I see all your thoughts. Oh my God, you are so psychic or medium. It's just, wow, you have no idea. And look here, now we have this devil here. Some of you are very fearful and afraid of the non-physical realm. And that comes from persecution and previous lifetimes when, the freedom to not be inside a religious box was not an option. It's like, you believe this or we will execute you, or you will be labeled a witch or a sorcerer, something along those lines. And many of you that feel that, like, that you have a gift, that you have ability, but you turn away from it because either A, you were brought up very religiously and you were taught it's the devil, so you kind of still have that in your subconscious, or B, you have suffered persecution and brutal deaths in previous lifetime for your spiritual beliefs and practices, and your refusal to conform to man-made doctrine and dogma that is used for, control of the masses. And that is what holds you back now from truly embracing who you are, just that beautiful essence of angelic realm, vibration, dimension inside of you as you walk around this earth every single day. And you've got to believe it. You are the conduit between the non-physical and the physical coming through as this king of air, okay? And some of you just really hold back, and it's time to let it happen. Others of you, this is about to unfold in your life, and as all these changes are taking place, what's happening. You're spiritually awakening, or your consciousness is being given a big time upgrade and expansion from where you currently perceive and understand reality. So open up to the angelic realm, to your spirit guides, to your ancestors, to your passed down loved ones. They are all really walking with you and supporting you. The vibration, your frequency of your soul is a part of this pod, this grouping of energies, and that's why they say you will never be forgotten or left behind. You're here on mission, and they walk with you and assist you every single day. And some of you, it's time to just really open up to that. So those are your messages for those of you who were attracted to the feather. I am wishing you all the very best. Take care. Hello there, and here are the messages for you, for those of you who were attracted to the clock. We are communicating with you through numbers and patterns. Notice it all around you, and you will see, feel, and hear us. You question who you are and your purpose. Look to those who decode numbers and follow their understanding. This will trigger your forgotten knowledge, as you already understand the language of numbers. This is also your wake-up call that the time is now. It is time to do what you know needs to be done. It's time to take the first step towards your dreams. It's time to heal the past. It's time to believe in yourself, because you are here for purpose. And remember, you will always find answers and clarity through the language of numbers and through the symmetry of patterns. So, those of you drawn into the clock, you guys are a very special breed, is what I should say. The way you perceive reality and your senses, you guys are a bit different, okay? You notice detail that other people don't see. In fact, you guys probably see colors in different spectrum than the average person, and you might not even realize that, okay? Because with the language of numbers and the symmetry of patterns, that's, deep spiritual stuff. That's, seeing the world through the third eye more than through your human self. And some of you, that's just happening and you don't even realize, that's just been your whole life. And you think everybody experiences reality like you do, and they do not. You are something special. The way you perceive and see reality is just different. I wish I could find a better way to articulate this, but some of you might have a sense of this, like you experience hot and cold in a different way than most people. Some of you might actually see the color of sound, things like that. Um, so know that you're created this way for a very special reason. And, the more that you dive in to how differently you experience and perceive reality, the more it will work for you. You will come up with some incredible ideas that nobody's ever thought of before. You need to believe this, okay? You really, really need to believe this, because also this is a wake-up call for you. There's something going on in your life where you need to finally act. You need to stop procrastinating. You need to make a change. You need to, open your mind to new ideas. It's different for each of you, but the alarm bells are sounding, ding, 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 and it's time, it's time, it's time, it's time. What it's time for, again, is different for each of you, but you know what it is. You know what it's time for, and that's really the message that the non-physical is trying to bring forth to you today, okay? So we will pull an oracle card from the angelic realm and what they're trying to bring to you. And remember that angels have the power to help work miracles in our life and help us move mountains. They have a special power that the rest of the energies here do not possess, all right? And if you are not familiar with the archangels, I highly recommend that you look them up so you know which one to call upon for whatever assistance it is that you need at this time. This here will be a message from your spirit guides. This here will be a message from your ancestors. And this here will be a message from your passed on loved ones regarding the clock, okay? So let's see what the angels have to say about this wake-up call and the fact that you experience life in a much different way than most people do. All right, hold your center. Listen, this is telling you, no matter how eccentric your ideas may be, or how far off the beaten path your theories, opinions, whatever, hold your ground. You're on to something, and sometimes that doesn't mean like your current thinking or idea is the correct one, but it's definitely leading you to the right place, the end result that you're looking for, the answer to your question, okay? So this is letting you know that hold your ground, believe in who you are, believe in your ideas, no matter how far out there they are. You experience that for a reason, for purpose, and you're meant to do something with that. And, the time is now for some of you. Also with this, it's saying, be very mindful of energies around you, because there's people or situations in your life that may be holding you back from whatever it is that you need to accomplish right now, okay, or need to start working on right now. So we need to get very grounded and centered within ourselves and believe in who we are, and know that eventually, as you continue to walk to the beat of your own drum, you will always have people who are working against you because you're not like them, but you will have more people who admire you for the unique, person that you are, the just ideas that nobody's thought of before. I don't know how to just get it out there, what I want to say, but You be you, and don't let anybody make you think there's a thing wrong with you because you don't fit in all these boxes that everybody else does. You're not made to. Here's the angels giving you confirmation of that. So let's see what your spirit guides have to add to this. Okay, they have three things to say about this. First thing first, water elemental. I allow my body, mind, and spirit to flow intuitively through the changes in life. So this here, again, is saying, hold your center, but flow. Don't worry about anybody else, because as you just ride the current of your life and your life's journey, you're beautiful, you shine, all works out, everything moves as it should. And again, there's anybody who's opposing you, you know, putting you down, trying to stand in your way, pay them no mind. And whatever changes need to take place in your life, whatever changes need to take place inside of you, so that you can move forward in whatever these alarm bells are for, personally for you, let it happen. The time is now. Next, they say, ooh, a spark of the divine. I recognize the divine spark within me and recognize I am a part of all creation. Yes, goodness. This could not be a better message from your spirit guides, okay? Because again, it's saying all the ways you're made different, you are made perfect, all right? The way you walk, the way you talk, the color of your hair, the eccentric ideas, the different way of going about things, your opinions, you know, all of it, you are meant to be exactly as you are, and you are a part of creation, and creation would not be complete without you being exactly who and what you are right now in this moment today, in this lifetime. And don't question it any longer. Let the inner spark ignite and explode, because it is time for a change. It is time to get moving, to do what you've got to do. And lastly, we have the present. Oh my gosh, I love it. I fully experience every moment of my life by living in the present. The time is now. We've got to do this now. There's no better time than the present. I love it. I love it. Okay, so let's see what the ancestors have to add to this. Look at this, the trickster. Yeah, this is saying no matter what, you hold your ground, you hold your center, and don't let anybody fool you, manipulate you, make you think, you know, you need to conform to them. It's okay if you're the black sheep, all right? It's just fine if you are. Really, don't let anybody rock your boat, because I feel like what hinders you isn't even you. It's what's been said to you, what's been done to you, like the way people react to you, the way they feel your vibration is, you know, something different. It's, you know, don't let it get to you. Don't let it get you down. You're made perfect. Here's your angels and spirit guides, and now your ancestors telling you so. Also, some of you might need to get a bit more sly about how you do things. Maybe don't talk about it. Just plan it, do it behind the scenes, and then boom, surprise everybody. Okay, so let's see what your passed on loved ones have to add. Oh. I wish I had told you more often how much I love you. Oh, goodness. I just had a wave of chills. I get this. You guys are so important and so much more special than you know. And some of you have a loved one who did not honor you and respect you and give you all the accolades that you deserved and that you needed. And they are saying, listen, I love you so much. Don't let anybody, you know, make you think that you're not worthy of great love and that you're not something special and amazing and out of this world. You are made perfect, and I'm sorry that I ever tried to make you think different or less than yourself, or that you had to be more like me or my ideas in order to be in my love, because the truth is I always loved you. There was just a flaw inside of me. There was never, ever a flaw inside of you. And man, I got the chilly chills. Okay. Yeah. King of Pentacles. This could come through this passed on loved one, a masculine male figure in your life. Also, this is about holding your ground, holding your center, and knowing that you're a rock star. And you know what? Now is the time. Yep, look at here. Here's the Judgment card. This is karma. This is your life path, okay? And here's that trickster energy again. Listen, I feel like for you guys, it's other people, like their games, breaking your heart, playing with your mind, making you doubt yourself, making you feel unloved, unworthy. Like that's the only issue here. It's not you. It's not you at all. It's the other people. And the reason why people react to you oddly sometimes or don't give you the love that you desire and deserve is because, again, you experience and perceive reality quite different, which means you are something very different. And, you know, humanity is all about the mimic, being the same, being alike. And that's like a virus, an infection in the mass consciousness. And you are here. You are made different to break that up, okay? That's why you're here. That's who you are. And the way you go about that is different for each and every one of you. So whatever the alarm bells are for you, that the time is now, the time is now, the time is now. Let's let the past go. Let's heal. Your passed on loved ones are saying you are so loved and cherished, and there is a sense of remorse for not letting you know that now, and stop settling for relationships that are less than you deserve, okay? And I feel here, some of you, this passed on loved one is giving you message about current family members that are still alive today that have hurt you and not given you the love that you've deserved. And this is, you know, some masculine male figure saying, listen, ignore them, they are wrong, and one day they will come into the knowing and the regret of not loving you and telling you and showing you, you know, in all the ways that you really, really deserved. So take heart, my friend. You are special. You are amazing. Hold your center. Hold your ground. The time is now. Forget the past and know that you're a rock star. And let's kill this and let's do this, okay? Do what you came here to do, and that's to be a star. Be a star, a unique star, all on your own, all right? So those are the messages for the clock. I am wishing you all the very best. Take care. Hello there. This is the message for the leaf. We are here because you are changing season in your life at this time. This could already be unfolding, or you are about to begin the process of change. Shifting, transformation, and change will color your life journey for the next several months. Call upon us to light any darkness around you or within you. Unexpected magic and growing pains will be interwoven with each other as your season changes. Embrace each and every moment ahead. You will be happy with the result of your transformation. We are with you every step of the way. So, With the leaf comes about a big change or transformation taking place in your life or within you. Some of you, this could be a spiritual awakening. Some of you, this could be where you are midlife deciding you want a whole different career, whole different way of life. It's just some of you, these are ideas and changes that you bring about for yourself. And for others of you, it's like these changes are external to your hand, but they need to happen in your life because you're changing for a reason, all right? The journey ahead is about to go in directions that I don't feel really anticipated or have imagined. And, this change can be scary and can seem like a bad thing at first, but the message here is this is a good thing. All the change that's unfolding is good for you. There will be some growing pains that you feel, but there's also going to be some very special magic that you experience along this transformational journey as well. So there's highs and lows of this experience that's about to unfold over the next couple months for you. But it's blessed, and it's, taking you guys to somewhere a bit different. It's, some of you, this is about a job. Some of you, this is about relationships. Some of you, this is about like a spiritual awakening or really expanding upon the spiritual understanding that you currently have, or being ready to take the next step into helping others with your spiritual gifts, and maybe even making it into some sort of practice on how you earn your money, okay? Truly different for each of you, but your life is your life, so you know what changes need to be made or that you want to be made in your life. So let's go ahead and pull the oracle cards. This here will represent the angelic realm. So if you are not familiar with the archangels, I recommend doing a Google search and research about them so you know which angel brings forth what energy to better assist you, as you move through this beautiful transition that's just up ahead for you. Also, the angels have a bit more power and authority to move mountains and work miracles in your life. So really open up to them and reach out to them and just watch the magic unfold. This is a message from your spirit guides. This is a message from your ancestors. And this is a message from your passed on loved one about the changes that are about to unfold. So let's see what the angels have to say about it. Okay, and they have spoken. Merkaba, spiritual protection. Okay, listen, guys, especially those of you who are just getting into different understandings of spirituality and different practices and things like that. This is saying you really need to make sure that you are protecting your own energy field and not keeping yourself open to other entities that maybe, everything operates on various frequencies. And sometimes in the different lines of work that each of us have for our missions to humanity, take us into some pretty dark places. But others of us, this is not talking about that. This is more about just all the people and energies that are around us on the daily. Whether this is spiritual or this is just interaction with other people, we need to create protection around ourselves and our energy field. So A, we're not open to any and everything, and B, we're not being drained by other people. So there's a lot of wonderful meditations found on YouTube. Power Thoughts Meditation Club is an excellent channel that offers just an endless amount of different meditations to help create protection and barrier between you and others or the non-physical realm, all right? So Merkaba, spiritual protection. If you don't know anything about the Merkaba, look into that. Research spiritual protection, all the different things you could do, saging your house, salt, like all of it. You know, there's way too much to go into in this one video. So that's why I say Google is your friend, and just research and you will find exactly what it will be perfect for you to help, you know, protect your own energy and create a barrier between you and others. So let's see what your spirit guides have to add to this. And also, you know, with this, I feel that some of you, these changes are so profound that some of you might be going from like poverty to great abundance, and you might need to really separate yourself and sever certain ties in your life of people who are just vultures, or, you know, only want what you've got, things like that. Like, we might need to really cut those people out of our life in general, especially those of you who are going to have a huge elevation to your financial status or just your current life situation, okay? So let's see what your spirit guides have to add to all of this. All right, so we have the fire elemental. I ignite the fire within me that connects me to the divine. Yeah, this again is your spirit guide saying, listen, not only should you work on this spiritual protection with the things you can do, but reach out to us to purify your energy field, to create a barrier of, you know, holy fire between you and lower vibrating energies. Also, this to me is where we need to cut out and cut off some of those relationships and connections that we have in our life, okay? And now here we have the flames of wisdom. Wow, fire elemental and the flames of wisdom. I am open to all of life's wisdom and share it with gratitude. This here is talking 100% about how you are, the season of your life is changing. You are coming into new expansion, new knowledge, new life experience, just covering territory that is all brand new to you. This is part of the change of season, the transformation inside of you, and your spirit guides are letting you know, yes, everything you experience over the next several months is a part of this journey, whether you perceive it as positive or negative. You are really growing spiritually, and you see how the eagles are transparent. These are your spirit guides saying, we are with you every single step of the way, guiding you, and what unfolds is exactly what needs to happen. And with all this fire, there is going to be a period of purification where there's people, situations that will have to fall away from your life. There's belief systems, there's emotional baggage, there's patterns of behavior inside of you that will need to be purified, healed, and changed, okay? And your spirit guides are letting you know that, hey, we are here with you every step of the way. Call on us at any moment. Angels saying we offer you protection and healing as you move through this. So make sure you are communicating and reaching out to the angels and to your spirit guides, okay? Ooh. So let's see what the let's see what the ancestors have to add to this through the native spirits deck. Oh, look at this. Storyteller. Yes, there is much to be learned, but also with this, Your ancestors are saying you need to dig a bit deep into your family roots, your family history, your family tree. Really research your lineage, because you're going to discover some things about yourself and your ancestors of the past. Some of them mystical, some of them with psychic gift, spiritual gift, healers. All right, there's great magic that exists in your DNA, and it goes back many, many, many generations. And this change in season in your life has a lot to do with your ancestors and completing your own personal life journey, but also there's a mission attached to your lineage, to your ancestors. You could actually be breaking a cycle, a pattern of behavior that has just been going on for generation to generation. And here you are, this powerful being, where you break the chain, you break the cycle of that pattern, of that behavior. Okay, and that's what this leaf is all about. Is you yourself are literally the change in the world, in your family, in your long line of lineage. Okay, it just, that's going to play out different for each and every one of you, but seek out wisdom of the elders and seek out your own family tree and the stories surrounding your ancestors. Okay, that will help you understand what's going on in your life right now, because it's all connected. So let's see what your passed down loved ones have to say and add to this message. Wow, look at that. I am just a thought away. So, anybody that comes to your mind immediately who has passed on, that you love dearly, they are still very, very much with you. And, you know, as any change of season happens in your life, just like this dog sitting next to the little girl, they are beside you, they protect you, they guide you. And when you feel their essence, you know, you feel the energy that was them, or you smell their perfume or their cologne, or, you know, just anything like that, that's them giving you a nudge, a sign. Hey, I am right here with you. I will be here through every single change. And we are bonded till the end. We are eternally bound to each other. So let's get some tarot cards here and see what they add to, you know, the oracle messages. All right, so we have the Hermit. We have the Knight of Pentacles, and we have the Page of Swords. Yeah, listen, many of you are about to walk a bit of your journey in great solitude, whether that means like legit you're just really disconnecting and separating from people in your life, and it's time to walk a bit of your journey on your own with only the spirits at your side as you grow and transform and move through this season of change. Okay, for others of you, this is where you're moving through this season of change, but you're really keeping it all to yourself. You're not really opening up and expressing to the people in your life. You're keeping it to yourself. Now, I just have to say, as you move through this change, there are relationships and situations that you are going to deem as just a failure, or You'll always be spinning your wheels. This will never go anywhere. And you're ready to like just let it go, let it fall from your life, cut it completely out of your life. Merkabah protection. Anybody who is verbally, mentally, emotionally, or physically abusive to you that you have tolerated out of love, it's like all of that's changing. That the season of change for you is that it's like no more abuse. We don't require that for our understanding or our learning, okay? It's time for protection and healing and expanding into, something just much more than you are right now. Your consciousness, I feel like it's already inside of you. It's just there's some things that need to happen in your life to really trigger it. And many of you, like I said, you walk this season of change on your own, but your non-physical realm is right there with you saying, hey, you're not alone. We're right here. We are with you every single step of the way. Trust this season of change, okay? Many of you, because the Hermit has come out, this could be like, winter, a season of like winter where we do go within and we go with thought. So I'm going to pull another card and see if the ancestors will give us more clarity to that. Freedom horse. Yeah, listen. Whatever changes are happening, whatever people leave your life or need to leave your life, whatever upgrades need to take place to your current belief system or your current patterns of behavior, allow it all to just take place and unfold, because it is freeing you from just some crappy energy. That's all. The only way I can express it is crappy energy. And you were in it learning, or you were really leading the way for others in the darkness with your own light. And you are graduated. You are free from this cycle, from this season of your life. And it's freedom for you up ahead, okay? So whatever changes are unfolding for you over the next couple months, no matter what you think about them, just roll with it, because it is leading you to something really awesome. It's some serious happiness and freedom for you in a way that you have never, ever experienced previously, okay? So those are your messages that are attached to the leaf. I am wishing you all the very best. Take care.